I love how natural and soft this spring makeup tutorial is, and definitely affordable. I use Juvia's Place and LA Girl products to achieve this look. If you want to know how to achieve this look, stay tuned. And we're gonna get right into the look. How has everybody been doing? I'm actually excited because makeup is in my veins today. So I'm gonna do a very simple look. So today's palette is all about the coffee shop from Juvia's Place. Something cute, quick, and affordable. So I'm not sure what colors I'm gonna get into, but let's jump right in. So I'm gonna start off by prepping my eyes with this eyeshadow base from P. Louise in 02, but if you don't have that, don't worry about it, just use some concealer. So I'm just gonna pop this all over my eyelids so we can have a smooth, even eyeshadow look. So now that we have our eyeshadow base all nice and even, I'm going to set it with some setting powder just because I love a smooth eyeshadow application, and if you don't set it, your eyeshadow may skip. So I'm just taking some Bednight Neutral Set and I'm going to pop it all over my lids. And you want to make sure that you just use a little tiny bit. You don't want too much because your eyeshadow still has to stick. And I'm also going to set my concealer under my brows as well. Okay, so in this palette, they have a lot of colors that I definitely do gravitate towards, but I want to keep this look super soft. So in the crease, I'm just going to go in with, I'm going to mix these two. Since I'm undecided, I'm going to mix this one right here, and I'm going to mix this one right here. I'm undecided, so. Okay, so we're going to get some on our brush. This is a Morphe M535. I'm just going to tap into each color, and we're going to blend. I'm just gonna stamp it in my crease first and then we'll blend. Super soft. We want a nice soft look. Same thing on the other side. We're just going to blend it. The next color out of the palette will be this color right here. And I'm gonna use that on a Morphe M441. And I'm just gonna use it to diffuse that crease color we just used. So I'm gonna go back and forth just to blend out the edges. So now that I have that, I'm going to go back with my crease color just to make sure that we're not losing it. So I'm going to go back with those first two colors, tap off the excess, and then we're going to blend. So just going to go right up in here in the crease. I'm going to deepen it up a bit in the crease with these two colors. It wouldn't be Diana if I don't add a little bit of definition. You already know. So I'm just going to take, still torn. This palette is just so good. It has such good colors. So I kind of get indecisive, but we're gonna go with this one right here. And this is a Morphe M507. This is one of my favorite brushes and it's very tiny. And we're just gonna get right up under that crease just to make sure that we have a lot of definition in that area. And I'm also gonna smoke out my outer V with the same color. So now that we have that, we're gonna go back with our crease color once again. Doing eyeshadow is a lot of blending, I can't lie, but it's definitely worth the outcome because you're gonna look good, trust me. As stated before, I'm gonna use that same color just to give me a little bit of definition and depth on the outer V, not too much, just a touch. A matter of fact, I don't think I'm gonna use that color. Yeah, I'm going to use it. So I'm going to change my brush. This is a Jessup brush. It's a Shein brand. So yeah. So we're just going to use that same dark brown. Tap off the excess. And we're just going to tap it right in the outer V. You don't want it to overtake the look. So I'm not going to blend it any further. It's literally just going to be in the outer V. And we're going to tap it here as well. Okay, very soft. That's it. So I'm going to take this color right here and I'm just going to take this color and just blend out that smoke, and we're just going to blend it. Okay, and that's literally all we're going to do. This actually looks so pretty. So I have some P. Louise bases that I never use ever. So I got a pink one, so I just like mixed it with 01 just to give me like this soft pastel color. You know, like you just have products that you just never use That's me. So we're just gonna do a little soft cut, nothing too crazy. I'm using the this is a MAC 252S brush, and we're just going to let the brush do all the work. And this is the P. Louise base, in case you're wondering. This is in Winter Rose. This is the basic. And I also mixed it, like I said, with 01. And if you're interested in learning intricate looks like these, or you just want to upgrade your makeup skills, don't forget to check out my information on my Makeup Mastery Moments Masterclass. All the information will be down below. Okay, so we're just going to take the brush and we're just going to let the brush do all the work, like I said. So we're just going to pat it. I like to keep my eyes open since I'm hooded, and I like to create the illusion of a bigger eye space. You gotta keep those eyes open. I'm thinking about doing a halo. But I'm gonna keep it simple today. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm not gonna do a halo. We're just going to do a regular old cut crease. I'm tempted though, I'm tempted. So I'm liking how this looks. It's more definition. So I'm just gonna take that dark brown and I'm just gonna pop it just so everything can be cohesive. Like, take this soft brown and we're just going to pat it on top of the base. The base is wet, so you wanna just be careful. If you're using concealer, same rules apply. Just keep it really, really soft. I literally like to tap on top of a base and concealer because it will smudge and just create a mess. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, super pretty. And I have this pigment from Peaches and Cream. So cute. And it's in the color Pixie. I don't even know if they still sell these, but you definitely can Google it. And I'm just going to take a brush. I love to use these with a synthetic brush just because they just apply better. Get some pigment, as you can see. I'm gonna tap off the excess in the cap, and I'm just going to pat it on top of the base. Oh, this is so pretty. I know you guys can see that sparkle. So I'm just going to pat it all over that wet base. All over. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm obsessed. I'm just gonna add a little bit of that soft brown just to like fade it in a little bit more. Like, did y'all see that? Yeah, that's what I need. So fade it in. Perfect. Chef's kiss. Do a little bit of the dark brown. Just, you know, make sure that I have my smoke on my outer V. You could skip the smoke, but give me all the smoke when it comes to eyeshadow. Perfect. So I'm trying out this new eyeliner from LA Girl. It's a Jet Setter liquid eyeliner. And if you have trouble using liquid eyeliner, the pen is definitely a way to go. So like I said, I'm gonna try this out and see how I like it. So we're gonna start with the end, but of course I can't talk through this part. I must say, this is a 10 out of 10. It's smooth, it glides. That was a quick application. The formula is very opaque. The tip is very sharp. Yeah, I think I found me a new eyeliner. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so the eyes are super simple. I love them a lot. So I'm gonna move on to the face. The eyeshadow was very easy. This is a Good Molecule silicone free priming moisturizer, and you know, even though spring is about to be here, you still need to hydrate because it's still cold out. My skin is already moisturized and I just need to pop on this primer. You have to make sure that your skin is prepped for makeup because you want it to last and look good all day, trust me. So I'm just going to apply this really quickly and jump into the foundation portion of the tutorial. So you see how my skin is nice and moisturized? This is what you want, and your makeup will last. Even if you're dry, even if you're oily, you still have to hydrate your skin. Just saying. It will help balance everything out and you won't be as oily because the makeup has a nice moisturized barrier to sit and lay on. I'm gonna start off with my concealer. I'm not gonna do foundation all over. I'm just gonna do concealer where I need it, contour where I need it and foundation where I need it. So this is Sand from Too Faced, and I'm just gonna pop that under the eyes. So I'm just going to apply my concealer where I need her to be, and we're gonna apply the foundation, the contour where they need to be. I used to do this method all the time. It actually saves you a lot of time, especially if you're in a rush. To highlight, you already know I need a bright under eye. I'm gonna be using Almond from Too Faced as well, and we're just going to pop her literally right there, and that's all she wrote. Hopefully I was recording. If not, I'm using Rosy Posy by Juvia's Place. It's their liquid blush. This is an oldie but goodie. I don't know if they still make these, but this is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is Cool Earth foundation stick, and I'll be using this as my contour. I'm gonna put it, of course, where I need her, which is right by my blush, and of course the jawline. Period. So before I blend out everything, I just want to let you know that I'm underpainting, so I'm highlighting, I'm going to blush, and I'm also going to contour. And then to blend everything in, I'm going to do my foundation on top just to make sure that everything looks well, okay? So I'll be using this brush from Peaches and Cream. I use their pigment and I'm using the brush, period. And I love their brushes, they're so cute. So I'm gonna be taking this synthetic brush, and this is PC29, just to blend out my contour. And I'm just going to pat it into place and kind of fade it up. So when we're blending out that cream blush, everything will look like one. So watch me blend. I'm going to take another brush. This is the PC23, and I'm going to blend out my blush, and I'm just going to tap it, but it's really going to be blended once I do the concealer. But I just want to make sure we get a little blending in here. I actually really like this look. This is like Vanguard, and a little bit goes a long way, and I keep forgetting, and I just do a dollop of Daisy, and I don't need to, but it's okay. We're already here, so we're just gonna blend it out. It's fine. And I'm blending out my concealer last because I just need that coverage under there, you know what I mean? Face is gonna be so cute. I don't know if you can tell by now, but I do. And for my under eye blendage, you already know I love me a powder puff, so let's go. I'm just gonna blend under here. We're gonna deal with the concealer, and then we'll deal with the blush, okay? So the same thing on this side. You don't want to muddy this, so we're just gonna continue to blend out the concealer first, and then we'll go into the blush. Okay, so now we're gonna deal with the blush. We're just gonna blend the blush and the concealer together, just on the edges. And you have to trust the process when it comes to liquid blush, because baby, yeah. But I already see the vibes. Hopefully you're seeing it too. I'm gonna go in with the contour just to make sure that we don't lose her. And we're just gonna get the edges going. And just make sure we're tightening up the edges of the contour. Okay, so we're gonna trust the process. I added my blue from LA Girl. Wow, there's a lot of LA Girl products in here today. And which is this, let me show you guys. This is the Pro Color Foundation Mixing Pigment. And we're taking Huda Beauty in Toffee. Wait, this bottle looks a mess, don't judge me. And I'm just adding a little bit of blue to the foundation, and we're just going to see if it works out. That's just how we go, that's how we roll in here. It's not too bad. Hopefully it doesn't oxidize too weirdly. Just to the areas of the face that we need it to be at. And this is where you trust the process. I'm gonna take my sponge, and we're just going to blend our lives away. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the contour, just because I feel like I got lost a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. So we're just gonna pop her where she needs to be. And I'm also gonna do this a little bit on the nose. Just give me a little shadow. But it's coming along. I just wanna bask in the blend for a second, just a little shrinking. Okay. So I'm gonna take this Huda Beauty powder in Banana Bread. So I'm gonna use this to set under my eyes. And this powder looks like this, because I'm going to blend each under eye, look up into the mirror, and set. That's the easiest way to do it if you're a beginner, okay? Usually I go by muscle memory, but I'm gonna show y'all what to do. Look up in the mirror. I'm still doing muscle memory, but look up in the mirror. And then we're gonna set. Get the powder. I'm gonna make sure you have some powder. Okay, we're gonna blend it on the back of our hand just to make sure it's not too much powder. So we're gonna do the next side. We're gonna blend this out. Blend it on the back of our hand. And of course, we go back and get that powder. Like this powder. So I'm just gonna take that powder off my hand and I'm just gonna use it to set under my eyes. And then we're gonna set the rest of the concealer. Period. I didn't put any concealer down the bridge of my nose, but we can fake that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna press some powder down the bridge of my nose. I didn't put anything there, like I said, but who knows besides me and you. So we're just going to bake now. This powder is very light, so it doesn't stick to you like how like Ben Nye powder would stick to you, because this is just finely milled. Now the Ben Nye banana powder is finely milled as well, but for some reason when you try to bake with this powder, you have to get a lot on your puff or it won't work. Now when it comes to the Ben Nye, you just dip it in and baby, she's on. So see, I have to load up my sponge, or my puff I should say. When it comes to this, I have to put a lot on just to get a good amount of bake. I didn't forget my forehead. I'm going to powder contour my forehead, the sides of the nose as well. Okay, because you want that snatched nose. And of course, my neighbors are always moving furniture when I'm recording. So this literally is like a Juvia's Place tutorial. Cause baby, I got another Juvia's Place product. Okay, so this is Juvia's Place Blushed Rouge. This is a number 4. And this is what she looks like. So yes, this is the blush. We're just going to mix the two. I never really use them separately for whatever reason. Yeah, so we're just gonna mix the two. And we're just going to apply the blush. And we're going to set that liquid blush. Okay, and then we're gonna tone it down, of course, like with the contour and stuff like that. But I wanna make sure that this does not go anywhere because it's a soft pink look, and without the pink, it doesn't go for me, so yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna be using these Morphe Glamour Bronze bronzers. So I'm gonna be using Phenom and I'm gonna be using Originator. I'm gonna go with Originator first, and this is what she looks like. So we're just gonna get her, this is a Careless Blend More brush, tap her off, and we're just going to feather up here first. Since I don't have any product up here, we're just going to, you know, move my little curl. Yeah, I don't want no product like that up in my hairline, like, you know? So we're just going to feather it. I don't want any product in my hair, so we're just going to, you know, do a little 1, 2, 1, 2. Actually really love these bronzers. I'm gonna take this Black Radiance powder in Rich Mahogany, and it's a cool tone, and that's the vibe that I'm going for. I don't really like when my contour is more of a orangey tone when I'm using pinks. I'd rather it stay cool. If I'm doing oranges, like a straight brown look, I can do a cool and a neutral together and it won't like clash. But I feel like if I'm gonna do cool tones, let's just stick with cool tones, okay? And I'm just gonna keep her right in the back. I never take my deeper, cooler shades anywhere else but right here. Once again, do this on the side right here. We're gonna take Trailblazer, the same bronzer we used first before the Rich Mahogany from Black Radiance. We're gonna take this and we're just going to, well, first of all, the brush is an E62 from Morphe. Let's start there. And I'm gonna take it and I wanna just feather it down the bridge of the nose, on the tip as well, into the shadow. Just love doing that. Everything looks cohesive. And we're gonna come down the other side and we're going to go into the crease as well. So I'm not gonna bake too long. So I'm gonna take this NC43 Studio Fix Foundation Powder from MAC. Why is the name so long? And I'm gonna take this powder on a Careless Blend More brush. This is the Seal the Deal brush. I'm gonna get some powder And we're just going to look up and we're going to pat away this setting powder. If I told you once, I told you twice, and I'm going to always tell you, I do not like my setting powder to be the last powder under my eyes. It's just not appealing to me. So we're going to do the same thing one more time. I'm going to feather it down into that blush. And as you can see, it still gives it that highlighted look, but it just does something for me to put my foundation powder on top. Just, yeah. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, of course. And of course, we're gonna go up in here because we did bake this area. Use it, of course, to blend out the nose. So I'm just gonna take this gel liner from LA Girl, and it is in the color Very Black. And I'm just gonna pop it in my lower lash line. I'm gonna also smoke it out a bit with a soft brown, but we'll get to that in a second. Let me do this part. That went on so smooth. Come on, LA Girl. Okay, so I'm gonna take this brown right here. So I'm gonna use this to smudge and set that liner. Okay, so this is optional. You already know I'm extra when it comes to my makeup because I gotta be 10 out of 10. So I'm gonna take this dark brown right here. And I'm just gonna smoke out the outer V of the lower lash line. You don't have to do this, but trust me, it's just gonna bump the look up. I'm just saying. I'm your makeup bestie and I won't steer you wrong. I'm just saying. I got a little bit of fallout only because I chose to do this after I moved my setting powder. It's okay, you know, just it's okay. You can't tell, you can't even tell, it's fine. So I'm gonna go back with my liner just because we use a lot of powder and I don't want my liner to be dull. So we're just going to reinforce the line. Just try to make sure that you keep it right where you had it. Don't try to add anything. Trust me, I've been there and regretted it, okay? Because when you take those pictures and those videos and you look down and you want to show off your work, and you messed it up, you're gonna be upset, okay? So let's just let this dry. Okay, so I'm gonna take this dark brown. This is a MAC pencil, baby. It's so small. But if you know, you know. You love a color and it's discontinued, you're just gonna hold on, you're gonna keep sharpening till you can't sharpen anymore. Like, it is what it is. So this is in Bittersweet. Okay. I'm also going to bake around my mouth. I forgot to do that. So we're just gonna take some Dermablend. We listen and we don't judge. This is Snob from MAC. Like, look how tiny she is. This isn't discontinued, but I'm gonna use it so she can't be used no more. So I'm just gonna pop this on my lips and add some gloss. The lips are perfect, but I'm just gonna add a little bit more shadow. Just up in here. So I just knocked off that bake. And I'm going to be using this setting spray that my fiance got me. It's a mattifying setting spray, but I just want to try it out anyway. Like, so we're just going to have at it. So if you know me, I drench my face with my setting sprays because I need to melt all of this powder, baby. And I have a fan. Why am I fanning my face with my hand? My next spray is the Make It Last by Milani. Yes, I drenched my face. We are almost done with this pretty spring look. Yeah, I'm looking in the monitor, baby. Look, we looking good. So I'm gonna take this Dual Lash Glue and I'm just going to line my eyes with the glue just to make sure that they last and stay in place. And when you pull your lashes off, your liner will come off with it. All you have to do is clean off the lash band for your next use. And I've also put glue on my lashes off camera. So I'm gonna let my glue dry a little bit and we'll be back to pop these on. Now it's time to pop on the lashes. So I'm excited. And then we do some gloss. I was gonna do a little highlighting, but I don't think it's necessary. And yeah, I don't think it's necessary. If you're wearing new lashes, just make sure you exercise them. This is perfect. Baby, these sheen lashes, gonna do it every time. These are so pretty. It's like enough, it's just like I can't even talk. It's just enough flare. The last step is this gloss. I feel like it's going to be the perfect color. 10 out of 10. I'm going to pop some curls in my hair. Oh my God, I love it. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna pop some curls in my hair like I said, and I'll be right back. And this is the finished look of my affordable spring makeup tutorial. Affordable and beginner friendly, of course. And yeah, I'm super obsessed about the look, and it was easy to achieve. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. If you're going to recreate it, don't forget to tag me on my social handles that will be left in the description bar. And I'll definitely see you guys in my next tutorial. Also, if you are interested in my Makeup Mastery Moments Masterclass, don't forget the information will be down below in the description bar.